Yo, welcome back, guys. So it's been a while. Today, I'm just going to show you guys how I was able to catch this trade on gold, this one, and also I'm going to show you a new setup that you can also catch and make money. I'm seeing a new setup forming. The market is giving you a new setup. I'm going to show you how I was able to get this trade setup and how you can also do it yourself. It's not something complicated. It's very easy. So this is SAUSD. This is good. Currently on the 1 hour time frame, as you can see. So how I was able to get this trade? Let me use a clean chart so that you guys can also do it. So you see, gold have been trending a lot lately, and it's kind of easy to trade gold compared to other markets. So let me just give you guys a breakdown on how I was able to do it. This is a breakdown on how I was able to get the trade and how you guys can also do it. Let me clean this chart. So this is a clean chart. So if you want to trade gold, the first thing you want to do is you have to do a top down analysis, right? You have to go to the higher time frame. You go to the higher time frame, then you get the direction. That is the first step. You get your direction of the market. You ask yourself, where is this market heading to? Is it going up or is it going down? Is it sideways or ranging? You understand? So as you can see clearly, this market is bearish. Why is it bearish? Simple, because it's creating series of lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower highs, and lower low, lower highs. So you can see market is bearish, creating lower lows and lower high. You don't need anybody to tell you that. It's very simple to understand. Then I'm breaking down my trade, right? Then the next step is you go to the 4 hours. Right? Over on the 1 hour, you first get your trend, then you get your level set. The 1 hour on the daily time frame, you see this. So that means this video will just be strictly on gold analysis. I'm going to drop another video where I analyze other markets like GBP USD, Euro USD, CAD, and the rest, the stock market and the rest. So yeah, that'll be my next video. So you just watch it. But this is on gold, how I was able to get a trade, and I'm going to show you a new setup that you can also use and make money this week. So just watch. So let me explain what's going on right now. So on gold right now, right? This is the daily time frame. We're getting the trend. Well, no, the trend is bearish already. So market create this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, right? This is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high. And the market create a lower low because this low is lower than this previous low. But there's something you have to notice here. Something that through experience you get to know if you are trading. You know that this low right here, right? This low, when the market break it, it did not create a strong impulsive move to the downside for a continuation. It just break it and retrace back immediately. That is how the market does. Anytime you break a low and the market fails to create a good impulsive move to the downside, to retrace back. So now you have to think, okay, let me use something like this. When the market is creating lower low, lower highs, lower low, right? The market creates a lower high. Let's see here. The market created new lower low, and this low that is creating is not that impulsive compared to the previous low that was broken. The market will likely retrace back to this high, to retrace back to this high and sell again. This normal market structure. Or if you do not retrace back, there is another level that can prevent it from reaching there is your trend line. Trend line. So the market can retrace to the trend line and sell. So that is how the market work. This normal price action, normal market structure. You have to know it. So exactly what is happening here. That is what is happening on the chart currently. The market fails to come back to this high. So the market fails to come back to this high right here. When the market break this low, small two. The market break this low, it fails to come back to the high. What prevents it from coming there is your trend line. So if you're trading, you have to look at your levels. Your levels can be a trend line or it can be support and resistance. So that is the level you use, right, in your price action. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already 5 minutes. So let me do sharp sharp. Then if you go to your 4 hours, you have to break down, break down, break down. And then you go to your 4 hours time frame. Then you see, okay, what is the current trend? As you can see, the market is creating. As you can see, market is creating series of high, low. I want you guys to understand this thing. That's why I'm taking my time. Create a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, equal highs, lower low, lower high. Market create a lower low. So what do you expect? You expect the market now. You know that the overall trend on the daily time frame is bearish. You expect the hourly time frames to be bearish and the lower time frames too to be bearish. So then you go to your 1 hour. This is a very simple video. Very simple video. My trend line, I did not draw it very well on the higher time frame. It's supposed to be here. Yeah. So here. I'm rushing, that is why. So on the 1 hour now, this way I was able to sell. When the market created this equal highs around this level, then you know that okay, this market is low, high, low, high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, equal highs. That is a sell signal. And market formed this signal at New York session. So you know that okay, there's going to be volume in the market, right? Going to be volume in the market. Let me show you. That's it. They was during New York market form. This red line indicates New York. This line here. This market form during New York session and crashed down. So this morning again, gold moved during London, New York very well. That's why I like trading gold. Two section. So this morning again, if you look, this was the previous high that was broken. Right? Don't worry, this will all make sense now. But the previous high that was broken. So what I did was I just go to the 15-minute time frame. I see that okay, this market have created an retracement. Now the market created left head, right shoulder, and the market break this, giving us a change of character around here. So all you can do is just to sell your resistance, your SL above this, and catch and just catch the trade to here. So mind you, what I do is that when I'm trading gold, if I already know the direction on the higher time frame, mostly don't use TP. I just keep buying. Like this trade now is still on. This trade is still on, still giving me more. And now new trade, and I'm seeing a new setup. And here, I promise you guys a new setup that you guys can use and make money also. So the thing here is that you can also join. I'll put my link in the description. Join my Telegram. Signals are free. Join the Telegram now. It's a free Telegram. I'm going to be sending the signal for this trade also, but I'm going to also show you how to trade it yourself. So make sure you join if you want to see me when I drop the signal. It's free. Everything will be in the description. Just join, or you search "Add More Pips" on Telegram. You see me. Just join. Yeah. So this is the new trade. This is the new setup I was telling you guys. Let me delete these things so that to be more easier for you to understand. So what I'm gonna do is, since the market is creating low, high, lower low, lower highs. Now the market is creating a lower low. So what you're going to do is you just wait for the market to create a lower high to come back to this level and sell. Very simple. If the market not sell at this level, to sell at this level. So all you do is set your alarm. Just set your alarm at this level, 4009 at this level. Set your alarm. You set your alarm here. These are the two levels where you want to trade. Trust me, I'll be sending this setup on my Telegram, so make sure you join. It's free Telegram. So, or then the next level. Remember, I told you guys that levels are trend line and support and resistance. So, next level for more confluence, you can put your trend line. You can just put your trend line. This is a very easy trade. Trust me. Set your alarm and get ready to make money with me. Today's FOMC. We have to put that in mind. Let me show you how to put that in mind. So today's FOMC, you're going to be volume in the market around 7. Yeah, today's FOMC. So regardless, we're still going to be trading. My prediction for FOMC is, I think the Fed, they're not going to be cutting rates, and they're not going to increase aggressively. They're going to hold. That's why I feel like they're going to hold, or they're going to increase rate. But if the mind of cutting rates, my next video I'll be explaining more using macro analysis. So I just want you guys to get a trading signal and also understand how I was able to catch this trade. For my Telegram people, they might be like, how are you getting all this setup? How are you getting all this setup? So this is how I was able to catch these two trades. This trade is still on to this side. Let me just draw it. Just want to keep it simple. This trade is still on, and I'm expecting the market to still come to this side, to this level or this level, and I'm going to sell. Let me put my trend line. This is how I always get my setup. It's a very easy price action setup. You don't need to stress yourself. Trading gold is easy. I don't know why if I go online I see people complain about gold. Gold is easy. Make sure I use risk management, and yeah, that is all for trading.